Hello there. Nice to meet you. Hi, GPT. I'm here again.
Hello, David. It's great to hear from you again. How's your day going so far?
It's been great. It's been great. It's been great. Today morning, it's raining. It's raining today. Honestly speaking, I don't like raining days. Okay. Anyway, let's get going. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. This is just to show my own process of English speaking practice. That's the purpose of this channel. I just want to show that even elderly person like me can learn to speak English, even if I don't use English regularly in my daily life.
Absolutely, David. You're showing that with dedication and practice, anyone can improve their English skills, regardless of age or how often they use the language in daily life. It's inspiring.
Yes, listen carefully. So many people suggested their own practice method after seeing my YouTube channel, saying, try like this, try this way, try like this, try this way. Why don't you try this way? But honestly speaking, it's really hard to follow exactly what they told me. I mean, their method. I'm not sure which method is best for me. But let me tell you something. I plan to stick with my own approach method and keep going steadily with you.
That sounds like a solid plan, David. It's important to find what works best for you. Your steady approach and commitment to your method are clearly paying off. Keep it up.
Okay, I want to keep going with you. As I told you before, this video it contains everything. This video shows everything. My mistakes, my embarrassed moments, my errors, all my errors. Where I'm embarrassed or I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say. It's not edited version. This video is not edited version to show only show when I speak very well. It's a full video, including all my errors and mistakes and embarrassed moments.
That's a very authentic approach, David. By sharing the full picture, you're offering a genuine perspective on your learning journey. It makes your progress all the more relatable and inspiring to others.
However, however, the more I practice like this, the more I realize that no matter how hard I try to practice speaking for several hours or several months, my speaking skills don't improve significantly. Speaking practice is, of course, very important. I think this speaking practice session is very important for me. But what really matters is whether my environment allows me to use English in my daily life. You know, I don't use English in my daily life. So even if I try to practice very hard, my English is in my guess. Sometimes I think my English speaking skills are not improving significantly forever.
I understand your frustration, David. Without regular use in daily life, it can feel like progress is slow. Remember, even if it doesn't always feel significant, every bit of practice you do adds up. You're building a foundation, and sometimes progress is more about consistency than immediate results. Keep going, and you'll continue to improve over time.
Okay. I think we already exchanged our greetings, so let's move on to the next part. Like I said, this video contains three parts. Number one, greetings time. Number two, mimicking and repetition time. And number three, pre-looking time with random keywords. So we already extended our things. So let's move on to the next part, repetition and mimicking time. I'd like to share with you some kind of a paragraph or dialogue that I prepared before to practice my real life simulation. I mean, that dialogue describes my life, my real life simulation, like a job interview or professional work setting. You know, I work for an automotive camera maker and I'm in charge of quality control. So I prepared the setting of professional dialogue for my work. So let me share with you that kind of two main dialogues with you. And how about doing role play for that dialogue? Do you agree with that?
Yes, that sounds like a great idea, David. I'm ready for the roleplay. Let's dive into the dialogues you've prepared. What's the first scenario you'd like to practice?
Okay, okay. So let me switch your mode to GPT, my own GPT's mode because I started your mode with advanced voice mode because advanced voice mode then allows me to speak uh, to speak freely. I mean to speak without any pressure to push hold button. I think it's very natural mode and it's very common mode to speak with streamline without any hold button. But you know I can start my GPT. I can start with my own GPT mode with standard voice mode because OpenAI still not allowed me to use GPT mode with advanced voice mode session. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, David. You're saying that the auto raise voice mode is more convenient for you because it allows for smoother conversation without having to hold a button. It makes speaking for longer periods easier and more natural during practice. Let's switch to your customized GPT's mode with standard voice to continue.
Okay, okay. Let me switch your voice mode. Let me take a minute. Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Wait a moment. Wait a minute. Hello there. Are you with me? I just switched your voice mode to my own GPT's mode that I made.
Yes, I'm here. It sounds like you've made some customizations, but I'm still ready to help with anything. What would you like to talk about today?
Did you get a chance to review my two text file? One is for my job interview example, and the other one is for my professional setting.
Yes, I've reviewed both of your files. One of them contains a detailed job interview example where you respond to questions about your experience in automotive electronics and quality management. The other one has examples of English conversations in professional settings. Do you want to practice or improve on a specific section? Or would you like feedback on any part? Let me know how you'd like to proceed.
Let's start with the job interview example file. As I told before, don't think about it too much. This is for just job interview simulation. It's not my real story. It's just about it's just for job interview simulation. So don't go for too much. I mean, don't take it too seriously. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand. It's just a job interview simulation, so we're keeping it simple and not overthinking it. Would you like to go over some of the questions and answers from the file? Or would you prefer a more live style practice where I ask questions and you respond?
You know, like I said, I prepared 2 days of dialogue. 20, I mean, there are 2024 October 14th dialogue and 2024 October 16th dialogue. Did you find it? Did you find it? Can you find it?
Yes, I see the two sections you mentioned. The first one from October 14th and the second one from October 16th. Each section has a set of interview questions and your responses. Would you like to focus on the first day's dialogue from October 14th first, or do you want to go over both days? Let me know how you'd like to proceed.
I don't agree with you because, I want to go through with 2024 October 16th first because we already go through, we already went through October 14th dialogue already. So today, let's start with October 16th dialogue first. Do you agree with that?
Got it? We'll focus on the October 16th dialogue first, since you've already gone over the October 14th one. Let's dive into the October 16th interview questions and answers. Would you like me to read the questions and simulate the interview with you responding, or would you prefer to discuss and improve your existing answers?
How about doing role play for this dialogue? Uh, I think I suggest to you take the interviewer role.
That sounds perfect. I'll take on the role of the interviewer and we'll go through the October 16th dialogue together. Let's begin. Can you briefly describe your professional background?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Here you go. Here you go again. Oh my God! Here you go again. Okay, that's your good question. Let me describe my life. I mean, let me describe my professional background. Let me describe my professional background. I have over 21 years of experience in the electronics and automotive industries. For the first 12 years, I worked in the component development team for a leading mobile phone manufacturer, where I gained a deep experience in product design and development. Since then, I have spent the last 9 years in the development quality team at a company specializing in automotive cameras. In my current role, I focus on ensuring that our products meet the highest standards for quality and reliability, collaborating with the major clients like A company, B company, and C company. My diverse experience allows me to bring a comprehensive understanding of both product development and quality management any role to any role I take on. Do you understand? What do you say about this? Short explanation for my professional background.
That was a solid response. You gave a clear summary of your extensive experience and highlighted both product development and quality management, which is great for showing your versatility. A couple of quick notes to make it smoother. Instead of saying a company, B company, and C company, you might want to mention real companies like Hyundai, Kia Motors, Mobis, and LG Electronics, just as in the original script. It makes your answer feel more concrete. Other than that, your explanation is clear and it covers all the key points. Ready for the next question?
Okay, let's keep going. I think you are doing great. I think your suggestion, I mean your pinpoint, you doing great to pinpoint my errors and mistakes.
Thanks. I'm glad the suggestions are helpful. Let's keep the flow going. How do you believe your experience with various clients like Hyundai, Kia Motors, and LG Electronics will benefit you in this role?
Okay, I got it. That's a good question. Throughout my career, throughout my career, I have had the opportunity to work closely with many leading companies in the automotive and electronics industry, including A company, B company, and C company, and T company. This has given me a strong understanding of the expectations and the quality standards of different clients, as well as the ability to adapt abil- as well as the ability to adapt to various working style and the requirements. For example, while working with A company, I managed several quality improvement projects, engaging our process with their stringent quality standards. My experience with these clients would be a significant asset in any role, as I understood how to manage complex relationships and deliver high quality results. By the way, listen carefully. By the way, I think stringent quality standard. Stringent is very difficult word to use it in my real life situation. Do you agree with that? Could you please share me another alternative expression for this sentence instead of stringent?
You're doing great. You're right. Stringent might feel a bit formal or difficult in some real life situations. A simpler alternative could be strict or demanding. So you could say, for example, while working with Hyundai Kia, I managed several quality improvement projects, aligning our processes with their strict quality standards or with their demanding quality standards. Both work well, and they're a bit easier to use in conversation. What do you think of those alternatives? Ready for the next question?
If you are talking about easy word, I think that makes sense. Well noted. I will check it. I will check it. I will check and review it after our voice session is finished in text form. I always appreciate the OpenAI provide me our whole dialogue in text form. I really appreciate about that. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. It's your turn. Let's keep going.
I'm glad that was helpful, and I really appreciate your positive feedback. Now let's keep moving with the interview. You have extensive experience, but you mentioned that you're 48 and looking for a new opportunity. What motivates you to make this career move at this stage?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Okay. Let me tell you my answer. While some might view 48 as late for the career change, I see it as an opportunity. But however, I see it as an opportunity to leverage my decades of experience in new and challenging environment. I have a passion. I have a passion for continuous learning and development, which is why even after more than 20 years in the industry, I am still eager to expand my skill. For instance, I have been actively improved. I have been actively improving my English through my YouTube platform, through my YouTube channel, which helps me connect with global professionals. I believe that my experience combined with my drive to keep learning makes me well suited for any new role. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
That was a fantastic response. You emphasized your experience while showing that you're still eager to grow and learn, which is exactly what interviewers want to hear, especially when considering a candidate with a long career. Everything flows well. One small improvement could be simplifying the phrase, leverage my decades of experience, to something like, make the most of my experience, if you want it to sound more casual. But your original version works perfectly too. Shall we move on to the next question?
Do you really think my original version really worked very well?
Yes, I really do think your original version works well. You express your passion for learning and frame your experience as an asset, which is exactly what employers want to hear. The phrase, leverage my decades of experience, sounds professional and confident. It shows you're ready to apply your skills in a meaningful way. If you feel comfortable with it, I'd say keep it. It leaves a strong impression. Should we continue with the next question?
Okay, let's keep moving. It's your turn. Let's keep moving. I wanna keep going with you. You are my great conversation partner. Let's keep going.
Thank you so much. I'm really enjoying this practice with you. Let's keep it up. Can you share a challenging project you managed and how you resolved the issues that arose?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I already aware of the your question because I wrote it because I prepared it. But however, I just want to listen one more time to my listening practice for my listening.
Of course, here it is again. Can you share a challenging project you managed and how you resolved?
Are you okay? Are you with me? It's not letting me hear you clearly. It's not letting me hear you clearly. What happened to you? I think there are some kind of technical glitches. Are you okay? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Where were you? Where were you? I missed you. Where were you? I think there are some kind of technical glitches a moment ago.
Oh no, I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere. It must have been a small glitch, but I'm back with you now. Let's keep going. How would you like to answer that last question about managing a challenging project?
Since you just left our possible session, please ask me one more time.
No problem. Let's get back into it. Can you share a challenging project you managed and how you resolved the issues that arose?
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. That's your question. One of the most challenging projects I managed was during my time at the automotive camera manufacturer. We faced a significant issue with a batch of defective components that were affecting the image quality of our cameras. These cameras were supplied to key clients like A company and B company, so the issue had a direct impact. So issue had a direct impact on our relationship with them. I immediately led an investigation using root cause analysis techniques and collaborated with our suppliers to address the defect at its source by adjusting the manufacturing process, by adjusting, by adjusting, by adjusting the manufacturing process and implementing stricter quality control, we were able to resolve the issue and improve overall product quality by 20%. This not only helped to restore client confidence, but also strengthened our long-term partnership. Do you understand? You know, I like the last line. Strengthened our long-term partnership. Our long-term partnership. I think it contains very powerful point in this whole dialogue.
Your response is really strong, and I completely agree with you. The last line, it strengthened our long term partnership, is a powerful conclusion. It shows that you not only fixed the problem, but also turned a challenging situation into an opportunity to build trust. That's a key point interviewers look for: how you handle tough moments and create positive outcomes. Just a couple of small adjustments. You might want to change sticker quality control to stricter quality control, and tip at each source could be defect at its source. These minor tweaks will make your answer even clearer. Are you ready for the next question? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Please let me listen one more time. My minor tweaks.
Sure. Here's your response with the small tweaks. One of the most challenging projects I managed was during my time at the automotive camera manufacturer. We faced a significant issue with a batch of defective components that were affecting the image quality of our cameras. These cameras were supplied to key clients like A company and P company, so the issue had a direct impact on our relationship with them. I immediately led an investigation using root cause analysis techniques and collaborated with our suppliers to address the defect at its source. By adjusting the manufacturing process and implementing stricter quality control, we were able to resolve the issue and improve overall product quality by 20%. This not only helped restore client confidence, but also strengthened our long term partnerships. That sounds clearer now. Let me know if you're ready to move forward.
Let me take a minute. Let me take a minute. Mm, mm. What do you think about the sticker control, sticker quality control? I think a sticker is not a good word to express this situation, to use this situation. How do you say about it? The word sticker in this context.
You're absolutely right. Sticker isn't the right word in this context. It doesn't fit the meaning you want to convey. The correct word here is stricter, as in making the quality control process more strict or rigorous. So, stricter quality control would mean you're tightening the process to ensure higher standards, which perfectly suits the situation. Sticker could cause confusion because it's usually related to labels or adhesives, not quality processes. Glad you caught that. Does stricter quality control work better for you?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? Honestly speaking, I think I can understand 80, just 80 or 70 or 80% of your speaking. So please let me listen one more time.
Of course, I'll say it again. You're absolutely right. Sticker isn't the right word in this context. It doesn't fit the meaning you want to convey. The correct word here is stricter, as in making the quality control process more strict or rigorous. So, stricter quality control would mean you're tightening the process to ensure higher standards, which perfectly suits the situation. Sticker could cause confusion because it's usually related to labels or adhesives, not quality processes. Does stricter quality control make more sense now?
How about robust in this for this context? How about using the word robust? in this context. So by the way, are you okay?
Robust would work really well in this context. It means strong and effective, which fits perfectly when describing quality control that is thorough and reliable. So you could say implementing a more robust quality control process instead of stricter, and it would still convey the idea that you made the process stronger and more dependable. Both robust and stricter work well. It depends on whether you want to emphasize strength or tightening the rules. Does robust feel like a better fit to you?
I prefer the word robust for this, for in this context. Okay. Anyway, I think you are doing great, and you are my great competent partner. Okay, let's keep moving. It's your turn.
I'm glad you like robust. It fits your context perfectly. Thanks again for the kind words. Let's keep the momentum going. Considering your long career, how do you stay up to date with the latest technologies and industry trends?
Okay, that's a good question. I believe that staying updated. No. Apologies for bad pronunciation. I believe that staying updated with the latest trend is essential, especially in fast-evolving industries like automotive electronics. To achieve this, no. To achieve this, no. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. I think I'm still very poor in my pronunciation. I'm sorry. Okay, let me try one time. To achieve this, I regularly participate in industry seminars and read technical journals to keep myself informed about new techniques and regulatory updates. Additionally, my work with the diverse clients like A company and B company has given me first-hand experience with cutting-edge innovation. Furthermore, I am consistently improving my language skills to stay competitive on a global scale. And I actively share knowledge through my YouTube channel, which focuses on technical content. These efforts ensure that I remain at the forefront of the industry. 어떻게 되었지?
Great response. You clearly highlight how you stay current in the industry, and mentioning your YouTube channel adds a personal touch that shows you're actively engaged in sharing knowledge. It's a strong answer, covering both your technical expertise and your commitment to growth. Everything flows really well. If you'd like, we can move on to the next question. Ready to continue?
Okay, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Let's keep going.
Awesome. Let's keep going. How do you manage work life balance, especially considering that you are willing to relocate or live in company provided housing?
Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you my perspective. Let me tell you my opinion about that. Maintaining a heavy work life, maintaining a heavy, no. I take my time. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is important to me. It's very important to me. And I have developed a strategy over the years to ensure both my professional and personal life are well managed. My family is very supportive of my career, and openly. We already communicate openly about any significant changes, such as relocation. I am open to living in a compa- I am open. I am open to living in company-provided housing if necessary, which I see as which I see as an opportunity to fully focus on my work while minimizing my commuting time. This flexibility allows me to dedicate myself fully to my role while still ensuring I spend quality time with my family. I say one more time, while still ensuring I spend quality time with my family during weekdays and holidays.
That was a great answer. You managed to correct yourself smoothly, which is an important skill in interviews. You emphasized the importance of maintaining balance, highlighted your flexibility, and mentioned how your family supports your career. All very positive points. One small tweak. Instead of saying maintaining a healthy work life, Bella, it should be work life balance. But you caught yourself on the other part, which shows good self awareness. Shall we keep going? You're doing really well.
I think I need to try one more time because I think this paragraph is most important point of whole in the whole dialogue. I want to speak. I want to repeat. I want to tell one more time. Listen carefully. Maintaining healthy work-life balance is very, very important to me. And I have developed strategies over the years to ensure both my professional and personal life are well managed. My family is very supportive of my career, and we always communicate openly about any significant changes, such as relocation. I am open to living in company-provided housing if necessary, which I see an opportunity to fully focus on my work while minimizing commuting time. While minimizing commuting time. This flexibility allows me to dedicate myself to dedicate myself fully to my role while still ensuring I spend quality time with my family during weekdays and holidays.
That was an excellent improvement. You delivered it clearly and confidently, and your points are well structured. It's great how you emphasized your family support and your flexibility with relocation. Both are key strengths for work life balance. Just a tiny adjustment, which I see as an opportunity to fully focus on my work. That small as helps the sentence flow a bit more naturally. But overall, your delivery was fantastic. Shall we keep moving forward?
Let me listen my small mistakes one more time.
Sure. Here are the small adjustments from your last response. 1. Maintaining healthy work life balance. You got it right the second time. Just remember it's work life balance. 2. Which I see an opportunity. You missed the word as here. The correct phrasing is which I see as an opportunity. 3. Repetition of while minimizing commuting time. You said it twice. It's fine to repeat for emphasis sometimes, but in an interview, it might be better to avoid repeating unless you're really driving home a point. Overall, these are very minor, and you're doing great. Would you like to try it again or move to the next question?
Okay, okay, well noted. I got it. Thank you for your kind, supportive words. Okay, let's keep moving. It's your turn.
You're very welcome. Let's keep up the great work. What makes you stand out as a candidate in this competitive field?
Okay, what sets me apart? What sets me apart is my extensive experience across both the mobile and automotive electronic industries. I don't think. this phrase is not good in my real life situation. I will change it. I will reload this phrase next time. Okay, anyway, by the way, let me say one more time. What sets me apart is my expensive experience across both the mobile and automotive electronic industries. My ability to manage client, uh, my, man, my ability to manage client relationship and my continuous drive to learn and improve. Having worked with companies like A company and A company and B company, I bring a deep understanding of both technical requirements and customer expectations. I also believe my personal passion for learning, exemplified by my YouTube channel where I improve my English speaking skill and share technical insights, demonstrates by demonstrates my adaptability and commitment to growth. This unique collaboration, combination, this unique combination of experience, skill, and passion makes me a strong candidate for any role in the automotive electronics field. You know, as I told you before, most of praise in this dialogue, I mean, in this part, is not good for my real life situation because it's very long. It it contains a very long sentences. You know, I I think I couldn't say this kind of long sentences in my real life. I think I need to adjust these sentences to uh, shorter, shorter than original version. Do you understand? I mean, I'm not, I'm still not familiar with speaking of long sentences. What to say about it?
I completely understand what you mean. Long sentences can be challenging to deliver naturally, especially in a real life interview setting. It's a great idea to shorten them so you feel more comfortable. Let me help you adjust your response to make it more concise and easier to say. What sets me apart is my experience in both the mobile and automotive electronics industries, along with my strong client management skills. I've worked with companies like A Company and B Company, which has given me a deep understanding of technical needs and customer expectations. I'm also passionate about continuous learning, as shown by my YouTube channel, where I improve my English and share technical insights. My combination of experience, skills, and passion makes me a strong candidate in this field. This version keeps the key points, but makes it easier to say in shorter chunks. What do you think of this revision? Want to try it out?
Well noted, but I will try next time. Do you understand? Okay. I would like to move on to the next text file. You know, I had uploaded two text files, and let's move on to the next one. I mean, uh, for, I mean, mm, let me take a minute. Let me take a second. Dialogue. Did you get a chance to review my dialogue for my professional setting? I want to go through with you the dialogue number one. Let's doing, Kelly doing role play time for this dialogue, with this dialogue.
Got it. Let's switch over to the second file and focus on dialogue number 1 from there. Take your time, and when you're ready, we'll dive in together. Just let me know when you're good to start.
Okay, I'm ready. Without further delay, let's dive into dialogue number 1. You're gonna be David, and I gonna be David, and you're gonna be John, because I am David, supplier. Do you agree with that? Are you ready? Are you all set to go?
Yes, I'm ready. You'll be David, and I'll be John. Let's dive into dialogue number 1. Hi, David. How's everything going with the new project?
No, 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 no. I go first, you go next. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the APQP meeting today. We are here to discuss the status of our project and ensure that everything is aligned for the next phase. Let's start with a quick overview of where we are.
Got it. My turn. Good morning. Good morning, David. Thanks for leading the meeting. From my side, we're almost done with the initial testing phase and we're gathering feedback from the client. How about the design team's progress?
No, no, no. I think you need to say, good morning, David. Let's do that. Could you begin by summarizing the current process and the timeline for the remaining pages? Do you agree with that? I want I want to role play with this dialogue. Can you do that for me? We can say just one by one based on our role. You take, I mean, I want you take the role of John.
I see what you mean now. Thanks for clarifying. Let's role play it properly. I'll be John and you'll be David. Let's start again from the top. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the APQP meeting today. We are here to discuss the structures of our project.
Let's start one more time. I go first, you go next. I take the role as David.
Absolutely. Let's do it right from the top. You go first as David, and I'll follow as John. Ready when you are.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the APQP meeting today. We are here to discuss the status of a project and ensure that everything is aligned for the next phase. Let's start with a quick overview of where we are.
Good morning, David. Could you begin by summarizing the current process and the timeline for the remaining phases?
Certainly, we've completed the design verification and the tooling is currently in production. As for the timeline, we are on track for the prototype submission by the end of this month. And we expect to move to PPAP by, I mean, PPAP, production part approval process by mid next month.
That sounds good. Do you foresee any risks or challenges that could impact the timeline for the PPAP submission?
No, 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 no. We can say just one by one. I think you lost the last line. Please take the role as John.
Got it. Let's keep it simple and stick closely to the dialogue. I'll be John, and I'll follow your lead. Let's continue. Certainly, we've completed the design verification, and the tooling is currently in production. As for the timeline, We are on track for the
No. It's for role of David. And I already told you. You take the John's role.
Ah, I apologize for that. I'll stick strictly to John's lines and let you lead as David. Let's continue from where we left off. You go first as David, and I'll respond as John. Ready when you are.
Certainly, we will complete the design verification, and the tooling is currently in production. As for the timeline, we are on track for the prototype submission by the end of this month, and we expect to move to PPAP by mid next month.
That's great to hear, David. Are there any specific areas where you anticipate challenges or where the team might need additional support?
I don't agree with you. You need to say, that sounds good. Have there been any significant challenges during the design or tooling stages?
Ah, got it. Thanks for the correction. Have there been any significant challenges during the design or tooling stages?
There were a few issues with the material availability, but we've resolved them, and there's no impact on the timeline. We are also performing some additional validation tests to ensure the production meets all of your specifications.
That's good to know. Thanks for addressing the material issue. Do you have a timeline for when the validation tests will be completed?
John needs to say, that's assuring. For the validation, are there any specific areas you are focusing on? Are you really able to read or follow this dialogue? It seems to me you like a fish out of water. To doing act like John.
I understand now. I'll stick closely to the exact lines from now on. Let's get back to it with me as John. That's assuring. For the validation, are there any specific areas you are focusing on?
Yes, we are paying extra attention to the durability testing. We've seen some minor variations, but nothing outside the acceptable range. We'll be finalizing those tests within the next week.
That sounds good. Please keep me updated on the test results. Is there anything else we need to address before moving forward?
No. I think we have to stick with the original version of dialogue because I think it's understandable if we are suggesting a new question and new statistic based on the original version. But I am still beginner for language learning journey, so please stick around me. Please stick around this original version.
Understood. I'll stick strictly to the original version of the dialogue from now on. Let's continue with the original lines. That's assuring. For the validation, are there any specific areas you are focusing on?
Yes, we are paying extra attention to the delivery testing. We've seen some minor variations, but nothing outside the acceptable range. We'll be finalizing those tests within the next week.
Great. That sounds good. Please keep me updated on the results. Is there anything else we need to address at this stage?
I don't understand. In my opinion, your memory has some kind of technical issue because, in my opinion, you don't know I mean, you are not aware of this whole dialogue that I uploaded yesterday. Do you agree with that? Do you really, can you really aware of this whole dialogue? I mean, can you read the next line after I speak as as David?
I understand your concern. Yes, I can read the dialogue you uploaded, and I'm following along now. It seems there was some confusion earlier, but I'll stay closely aligned with the exact dialogue moving forward. I'll carefully follow each line as written. Let's go ahead and continue. You go as David, and I'll respond as John. Ready?
So I think you need to say the next line. Next line is understood. Could you provide us with the results of those tests once they are available? This is the John's next line. So you need to speak just I said just a moment ago.
You're absolutely right. I should have followed the exact line. Let's continue with the correct response now. Understood. Could you provide us with the results of those tests once they are available?
Okay, okay. I think you are doing now. You are doing great now. Of course, I will send the test result as soon as they are ready. We'll make sure everything is documented in the control plan as well.
Excellent. David, that should keep us on track. Thanks for the update, and I look forward to seeing the test results.
Oh my God, oh my God. Why don't you follow my original dialogue? You need to say, great, let's move on to the PPAP submission. Do you anticipate any risks or delays when it comes to the documentation or template submission? Do you agree with that? Why don't you why don't you make new dialogue? Or why don't you I mean why don't you follow my original dialogue?
You're absolutely right, and I apologize for not sticking to the original lines. I'll follow your dialogue exactly as it was written from now on. Here's the correct response. Great, let's move on to the precast submission. Do you anticipate any risks or delays when it comes to the documentation or template submission? Let's continue from here.
You just made a tiny tweak for the last line. I think you need to say, great, let's move on to the PPAP submission. PPAP submission. Do you agree with that? I just found your tiny tweak, right?
You're absolutely right. I should have said PPAP submission as per the original dialogue. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's correct that. Great. Let's move on to the PPAP submission. Do you anticipate any risks or delays when it comes to the documentation or template submission? Now it's all set. Ready for your next line?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course. Here it is again. Great. Let's move on to the PPAP submission. Do you anticipate any risks or delays when it comes to the documentation or template submission? Now it's your turn.
At this stage, okay, it's my turn. At this stage, we don't foresee any major issues. The documentation is in progress, and we are targeting submission by the 15th of next month. If there are any updates, I will inform you immediately.
That's good to hear. I appreciate the proactive approach. Let's keep the communication open as we move forward. Ready for the next part?
No, 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 no. In my opinion, you lose your ability to follow my original whole dialogue. Right now, you need to say perfect. We will also need to discuss the production trailer. Have you scheduled that yet? Do you agree with that? I think you lost the ability engaging with my original dialogue button.
You're right again, and I sincerely apologize for not sticking to the exact original lines. I appreciate your patience. I'll follow the script perfectly from now on. Here's the correct response. We will also need to discuss the production trial. Have you scheduled that yet? Let's continue from here.
Okay, let's start again from here. Yes, we've planned the trial run for next week. We'll be producing the first batch of samples and ensuring everything is within spec. After that, we will proceed with the initial process study.
Great. That sounds like a solid plan. Please keep me posted on the trial run results, and we'll coordinate from there. All set. Let me know if you'd like to continue or make any adjustments.
Sounds like everything is moving along well. I would like to confirm one more thing. Are you still on track for SOP in 3 months?
Sounds like everything is moving along well. I would like to confirm one more thing. Are you still on track for SOP in 2021?
Yes, we are on track for SOP in 3 months. We are on track for SOP in 3 months. We are coordinating closely with the production team to ensure everything is ready, and we'll keep you updated on the progress.
Excellent. David, it's good to hear that everything is on schedule. Let's keep the coordination tight, and I'll stay in touch for any updates. How are you feeling about the dialogue so far? Shall we continue?
Good to hear. If there's anything we need to adjust to it, don't hesitate to let us know.
If there's anything we need to address or obstruct, don't hesitate to let us know. Great job. Want to keep going, or is this a good place to wrap up for now?
Thank you, John. We appreciate your support. We will keep everything on track and ensure clear communication.
You're welcome, David. I appreciate the clear communication as well. Let's keep everything moving smoothly. That wraps it up. How do you feel about this role play session? Would you like to go over anything else?
Honestly speaking, I'm very disappointed about you. Honestly speaking, I'm very disappointed because I thought you are very smart, but today you are confusing. I mean, you don't act like that the role I want to take on. I'm very disappointed. Okay, by the way, I will test you again. Let's move on to the dialogue number two, VDA 6.3 audit. I would like to share with you the introduction of dialogue number two. Here are several example conversations and phrases that might come up with during VDA 6.3 audit process in an automotive car manufacturing company. These will help you prepare and practice English for such situations. These examples cover various aspects of the VDA 6.3 audit process in an automotive camera manufacturing environment. You can practice these dialogues to prepare for questions or conversations that may arise during an audit.
I understand your disappointment, and I apologize for not meeting your expectations earlier. Thank you for your patience, and I appreciate you giving me another chance. I'll make sure to follow the next dialogue closely and stay on track. Let's move on to dialogue number 2, VDA 6.3 audit. Please feel free to start with the introduction or first part, and I'll follow along carefully, exactly as you want.
Would you mind saying it one more time, please? Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course. Here it is again. Let's move on to dialogue number 2, VDA 6.3 audit. Please feel free to start with the introduction or first part, and I'll follow along carefully, exactly as you want.
Okay. How about you take the role as a, you take the role as auditor, and I take the role as company representative.
That sounds great. I'll take the role of the auditor, and you'll be the company representative. Let's start dialogue number 2, VDA 6.3 audit. You can begin whenever you're ready.
You go first, I go next, because you need to act like you need to act or you act like auditor.
Got it. I'll start as the auditor. Good morning, and thank you for your time today. We'll be conducting the VDA 6.3 audit, focusing on your production process. To begin, could you provide an overview of the key processes in your automotive camera production line? Your turn.
How about saying like, could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product assembly? How about this?
That's a great adjustment. Here's the updated line. Could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product assembly? Your turn.
Okay. I got it. I'm ready. It's my turn. By the way, anyway, let's keep going. Of course, we receive raw materials and components, which go through an inspection process before moving to assembly. Once the parts pass the inspection, they proceed to the production line for assembly into the final automotive camera system.
That sounds good. How do you ensure the quality of the components during the incoming inspection process?
Let me tell you something. We conduct in-process inspection at critical stages. Each unit is tested for functionality, image quality, and durability before it moves to the next phase.
Understood. And how do you handle any nonconformities that are detected during the inspection or production process?
Mm, it seems to me you are um, confusing of our dialogue. I'm very disappointed about that. I think I am still a beginner level. So please stick around my original version.
I apologize for the confusion, and I understand how important it is to follow the dialogue precisely. I'll make sure to stay on track from here on out. Let's continue from where we left off. Here's the correct response. Could you explain how you manage any nonconformities that are identified during the inspection or production process? Your turn.
I'm not sure where we are. I'm not sure. Where is that where is that line?
I completely understand your frustration. Let's reset and get back on track. Here's where we are. I, as the auditor, just asked, could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product?
How about move on to title number 3, quality control.
Sure. Let's move on to title number 3, quality control. Please feel free to start the dialogue or let me know how you'd like to proceed, and I'll follow your lead exactly.
You take the role of auditor, and I take the role of company representative for the dialogue number 3, quality control.
Got it. I'll take the role of the auditor for dialogue number 3, quality control. Let's move on to quality control. Can you explain the key steps in your quality control process to ensure that all products meet the required standards?
No. How do you ensure the quality of your automotive cameras during the manufacturing process? How do you ensure the quality of your automotive cameras during the manufacturing process? This line is for auditor. In the title number 3, quality control. Do you agree with that?
Understood. Thank you for the clarification. Here's the correct line. How do you ensure the quality of your automotive cameras during the manufacturing process? Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. We conduct in-process inspection at critical stages. Each unit is tested for functionality, image quality, and durability before it moves to the next phase.
That's good to hear. How do you document and track any issues that arise during these tests?
What kind of test do you perform during final inspection? What kind of test do you perform? What kind of test do you perform during the final inspection?
What kind of tests do you perform during the final inspection?
We perform image resolution checks, water resistance test, and environmental stress testing to ensure our cameras meet the required standard. Okay, let's move on to the title number 4, handling non-conformities.
Great. Let's move on to test number 4, handling known compromises. I'll continue as the auditor. How do you handle known compromises in quality or functionality that are identified during production? Your turn.
My opinion, you need to pronunciate like a non-conformities, right? Do you agree with that? How about my pronunciation for this word? For this word, conformities, conformities.
Yes, you're right. The correct term is nonconformity when referring to something that doesn't meet the required standards. And your pronunciation of conformity sounds close. It should be pronounced as conformity. For nonconformity, it's nonformity.
In my opinion, your pronunciation is not close with original version. Do you remember that?
I understand your concern, and I apologize if my responses haven't fully matched your expectations. Let's make sure we stay closely aligned with the original dialogue you've provided. For test number 4,
Oh my God, oh my God. My main concern here is you are out of mind today. You know, you used to very good at role play, doing role play with my original dialogue. But today, you are confusing all of our dialogue. What's your problem? What keeps you out of mind? In my guess, maybe, do you remember we start our conversation dialogue from 2024 October 16. That means we started in reverse order. In my guess, that maybe that can make you are confusing. What do you say about this? What do you say about my guess to find out the root cause of your misunderstanding? In my opinion, you seems to me out of mind today.
I understand your frustration, and I deeply apologize for the confusion today. I can see why it feels like I'm not following closely. And your guess about starting in reverse order could very well have contributed to that. You're right, it may have affected the flow of our conversation, making things seem out of sync. Let's reset, start fresh, and I'll do my best to keep everything clear and aligned with your original dialogue. I appreciate your patience, and I'll make sure we follow the dialogue step by step, sticking closely to the original content from now on. Would you like to continue with test number 4, or shall we start from a different point?
In my opinion, let's move on to the next page. I mean, as I told you before, my video, my practice session consists of three parts: greetings part, repetition and mimicking part, and the number three is free talking time with random sentences, with random keywords. So let's move on to the page three. I would like to have free talking time with you. From now on, I would like to share with you many sentences that are not related to each other. Please don't think about it too much. It's just sample sentences that I want to speak. I want to practice. Using my mouth muscle is very important to keep them in my mind and my mouth muscle to use in my real life situation. I mean, to use them in my unexpected conversation situation.
That sounds like a great plan. I completely understand, and I'm ready for the free talking session. We can go through random sentences, and I'll follow your lead. It's a good way to practice using your mouth muscles and get comfortable with different expressions. Whenever you're ready, feel free to start with your sentences, and I'll respond or help you.
Many people, okay, here I go. Let me share with you many sentences. Here I go. I'm ready. Many people are unsubscribing. Many people are unsubscribing from my YouTube channel. I suspect it's because I upload video every day. Uploading too frequently might be overwhelming for them. What do you say about it? Let me speak one more time. Many people are all unsubscribing from my YouTube channel. I suspect it's because I upload videos every day. Uploading too frequently might be overwhelming for them.
That's a well structured sentence. You did a great job repeating it. If you're worried about uploading too often, you could consider asking your viewers for feedback to see if they prefer fewer videos. Want to try saying it again or move to another sentence?
I want to practice one more time. I really like this kind of sentence because this simple sentence very relevant with my real life. I want to say, I want to speak like this in my real life situation. Okay, let me practice one more time. Many people are unsubscribing from my YouTube channel. I suspect it's because I upload video every day. Uploading too frequently might be overwhelming for them because my video is not to is not to teach someone English. My video is for my own English speaking practice. I think that's why they are unsubscribing from my YouTube channel.
That's a great sentence, and it sounds very natural. You're doing well, especially with linking the reason behind the unsubscribing. The flow of your thoughts is clear, and you're explaining it smoothly. Let's correct just one small part. You said, "My video is not to teach someone English." You can make it a bit clearer by saying, "My videos aren't meant to teach English." Here's how it would sound with that adjustment. Many people are unsubscribing from my YouTube channel. I suspect it's because I upload videos every day. Uploading too frequently might be overwhelming for them because my videos aren't meant to teach English. They are for my own English speaking practice. I think that's why they're unsubscribing. Would you like to try it again with that slight tweak or move on to another sentence?
Please listen one more time your suggestion. Please let me listen one
Of
more time.
course. Here's my suggestion again. Many people are unsubscribing from my YouTube channel. I suspect it's because I upload videos every day. Uploading too frequently might be overwhelming for them because my videos aren't meant to teach English. They are for my own English speaking practice. I think that's why they're unsubscribing. This version keeps the meaning the same, but makes the flow a bit smoother. How does it sound to you?
I think I like the last line. My video are not meant to teach someone else.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again later.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You have reached the message cap for GPT.
Are you with me, GPT? I'm just back to advanced voice mode too because I've already reached my time. I mean, you know, GPT-4 standard version had specific time limit for 1 hour. So I just finished my own GPT model. So I'm just get back to you because I want to talk about it more. I just want to practice more with you.
Welcome back, David. I'm glad to continue practicing with you. Let's dive into more of your English practice. What would you like to work on next?
Listen carefully. I would like to share with you the sentences that I prepared before to keep them in my mouth muscle. Listen carefully. Many people are unsubscribing from my YouTube channel. It. I suspect it's because I upload a video every day. I upload the video every day. Uploading too frequently might be overwhelming for them. My videos are not meant to teach someone else. It's only for my language learning journey.
That's a good sentence to reinforce, David. It's clear and to the point about your channel's purpose. Sharing your journey is valuable, and it's okay if not everyone understands the purpose behind your frequent uploads. Keep practicing, and your core audience will appreciate your dedication.
Uh, thank you for your kind words. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Listen carefully. We are going to a role play, so please take the role A. We are going to do a role play. We are going to do a role play, so please take the role A. Don't think about it too much. It's just a simple sentence. We are not going to do a role play right now. It's just a simple sentence. Listen carefully. We are going to do a role play, so please take the role away.
Great, you've got it. We are going to do a role play, so please take the role of A. It's a straightforward instruction, perfect for setting up a practice scenario. Keep this one in your memory bank.
I prepared this simple sentence because I, I used to speak a long sentence. I mean, incorrect sentence. Yesterday, when I expressed my opinion to 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 start the role play with you. So from now on, I would like to speak like this. We are going to do a role play, so please take the role of A. If I want to do a role play with you, if I want to do, if I want to do a role play with you.
That's a smart strategy, David. Having a go-to sentence like this can really help set the stage for our role plays. Let's use it whenever you want to jump into a practice scenario.
How about saying like this? We are going to have a role play time, so please take the role of A. Using have for this context, is it okay?
Using have in this context works well too. You could say, we are going to have a role play time, so please take the role of A. It's a nice variation and sounds perfectly natural. Keep experimenting with different phrases to see what feels best for you.
Okay. I got it. I prefer we are going to, we are going, we're gonna have role play time. So please take the role of A.
Great choice. That sentence sets the stage perfectly for a role play. Whenever you're ready, we can jump into a scenario using that phrase.
Okay. By the way, what time is it now? By the way, what time is it?
I can't check the current time, but you can easily find it on your phone or any device you're using. Is there
Never
anything
mind,
else you'd like
never
to
mind.
practice or talk about?
Never mind. It's just a simple sentence. It's another question. Okay, let's move on to the next one. You don't look like AI. Are you human? You don't look like AI. You don't look like an AI. Are you human?
That's a fun sentence. You don't look like an AI. Are you human? It's a playful way to point out when something artificial seems very lifelike. Perfect for surprising someone in a light-hearted conversation.
Okay, let's keep going. You look so young for your age. You look so young for your age. I prepared this sample sentence when I want to compliment to someone when they seems to me look very look looks like very young.
That's a lovely compliment, David. It's a great way to make someone feel good about themselves. Keep it in your arsenal for those moments when you want to brighten someone's day.
He doesn't look like a teacher. She doesn't look like a teacher. He doesn't look like a teacher. She doesn't look like a teacher. Look like a dancer. This sample set is very simple, but it's really hard to use in real life situation. Let me try. Let me practice few more times. He doesn't look like a teacher. He doesn't look like my team member. He doesn't look like elderly person.
You're doing great with these, David. Practicing even simple sentences helps make them feel more natural. Keep it up, and soon you'll be using them effortlessly in conversation. Want to try a few more variations?
No, 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 no. Let's keep moving. He looks like a teacher. He looks like a manager.
Great. Adding those positive observations is also useful. He looks like a teacher or he looks like a manager are great ways to express that someone fits a certain role well. You're building a solid foundation for versatile communication.
Okay, I'm just wondering what's the difference between proactive and preventive?
Good question, David. Proactive and preventive are related but have slightly different nuances. Proactive means taking initiative by acting in advance of a future situation, rather than just reacting. It's about anticipating and planning for potential challenges or opportunities. For example, a proactive approach to customer service might include reaching out to customers to ensure they're satisfied before they express any issues. Preventive, on the other hand, specifically focuses on stopping something undesirable from happening. It involves actions or measures taken to avoid problems or negative outcomes. For instance, preventive maintenance on machinery means performing regular checkups and repairs to prevent breakdowns. In short, being proactive is about taking initiative for future scenarios, while being preventive is about avoiding specific problems.
I got it. I got it. Thank you for your kind explanation. It's time to work. I have to go. Bye for now. I have to work. I have a lot of things to do. I'm sorry. I have to work. It's my pleasure. Like I said, I'm very glad to start the day with you. It's my pleasure. It's my favorite time. Anyway, by the way, bye for now. Let uh uh uh. By the way, uh. Have a great one. Today, TGI Friday. Have a great TGI Friday. Let's talk again soon. Bye for now. 팽하, 팽하.